We're revealing the biggest, most shocking health transformations of all time. How did this woman go from suffering horrible back pain to dropping 141 pounds and being pain-free? Or how did this woman drop 100 pounds? That's a big difference. These are just some of the inspiring transformations you have to see to believe. Today, these amazing women are sharing their secrets about how they changed their health and never looked back.
I have successfully lost over 200 pounds naturally.
At my heaviest weight, I was 342 pounds. And now I'm down 177 pounds naturally.
All in all, I lost 125 pounds.
I started at 265 pounds. I ended up dropping 110 pounds, and now I feel incredible.
These women have shed the pounds and transformed their health. So what's their secret?
And for the first 3 months, I just focused on eating, portion control, and then I added working out.
Walking turned into jogging.
I started working out.
I tracked carbohydrates and calories. I also worked out 3 to 5 times a week.
And today, these two women's ultimate transformations will inspire you to take that first step. They're sharing their secrets of how they transformed their health and dropped more than 100 pounds each. So proud of them. This is Amy before, and we're about to see what she looks like now. Amy, come on out. Surprise the world. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at that. It's your eyes I'm fascinated by, the energy you've got. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So I brought you a little something.
Yes.
But you lent it to me for a second. These are a pair of Amy's old pants. We're holding them up just to show that this is a very different you. So what do you feel as you hold these pants?
You know, I really have mixed emotions about these because I'm still inside the person I was when I wore these pants. But seeing these pants reminds me of how awful I felt being trapped in the body that needed to wear this size. You know, it was a total burden for me. And on the other hand, I'm proud. I'm proud of myself that I was able to figure out a plan that worked for me to get the weight off, and I feel great. I'm pain-free, like you said. I feel healthy, and I'm so happy to put myself out there.
You lost 141 pounds. You're going to show us how you did it. This has been a journey.
Yes.
Come back. So you transformed your body without surgery, without any fad diets. We talked about why those are not the way to go first anyway, right? The surgery part, although it can come in handy for some. But you've put yourself on a 1,300 calorie a day program that you seem to be okay with because you're not resenting it. Am I correct with that?
I'm the opposite of resenting it. I love it because I was able to craft foods. I love to eat, okay? So, and I also don't like to be restricted, you know? I don't want to hear, like, no, you can't have this, and no, you can't have that. So for me, I was able to figure out how to get foods that I enjoyed eating in a 1,300 calorie a day regime.
All right, let's walk people through it. So the breakfast is oatmeal.
I love oatmeal. It keeps me satisfied. I think that's a big part of it. You know, if you're hungry all the time, you feel like it's not working, right? So breakfast is oatmeal, keeps me satisfied seasonally. Like right now, I'm enjoying gingerbread. I put gingerbread flavor. I put gingerbread seasonings in it, a little bit of blackstrap molasses, tiny little bit of salt.
It's a blank canvas. You can make it work for every season. And that takes the variability issue in the account because you don't want to have the same thing every single day. Okay, so lunch, what do you like?
For lunch, I love a big salad. And again, it's about, you know, get a nice portion size. So for this season, I'm having like some dry cranberries, a little bit of grilled shrimp on there, and just a little bit of a strong cheese, like a feta or a Romano. You don't need a lot of cheese if you get cheese that you grate really finely and put on the salad, and each bite has a little bit. That's all you need.
That's right.
Yeah. And then something like a really nice fresh ripe pear. Just gets, anytime you have like a fruit and a nut and a cheese, it's wonderful.
You put that all in your salad?
All on my salad. And then one hack I figured out, because, you know, one way to lose track of the calories is to put a really fattening dressing on there. And also you get a big puddle of dressing on one leaf and then nothing on the other. So I put it in a spray bottle, and you miss the whole bowl, toss it up really quickly. Every leaf has a little bit of flavor on it, but you don't have those big pools of uncontrolled calories. And I love every bite. Delicious.
It sounds simple, folks. Those are the hacks to get you 145 pounds of success. All right, dinner. What's an option?
For dinner, I love a stir fry. You know, this is my joke at home, is this is my warm salad. So again, whatever really great seasonal vegetables, I put them in a wok on a nice high heat, get a little bit of sear on it. And then again, you want to watch the sauce. Like in my case, I don't want to dump. any sort of store-bought sauce on, because there go the calories. So I'm doing something like soy sauce, garlic, ginger, a little bit of oyster sauce, toss it up, sesame seeds, so good.
So accessible. I love it. Come on over. Okay, now the big secret.
Yes.
You love crispy fried foods.
Yes, I do.
And there are these air fryers now that people have not found out, that they're discovered yet. They should after this show, I hope. And you argue that you've been able to hack this to make something super special.
Absolutely. So what I did was I took wonton wrappers and then I made a little of chicken parm, and this is great.
The wraps look like this.
These are the wrappers, yep. And you can get them at your store. Just they're cut like this and ready to go. And then this is great because if you have like a leftover rotisserie chicken, you know, this is like amping it up a little bit. And by the way, kids love it because it's fun to eat and it's a little bit different. Tomato sauce, a little bit of cheese.
They look like this, everybody. Can you see that?
And you just mist them with a little bit of olive oil spray. And then they go in for about 6 to 8 minutes per side at 400, and you get this.
I'll offer you one too. I'll share my wontons.
Oh, wonderful.
Or are these your wontons? Did you make these?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So I have one important question to ask, because what you represent is not just hacks about how to eat the right foods at the right time and feel confident in yourself. It's about being able to take that first step.
Yes.
What's the advice you have for so many folks watching you right now who are just hesitant, scared to take
Yes.
that very first step?
You know, I was thinking about this, and I remember watching people on TV that had success stories that now I can say, like mine. And there's a longing there, you know? There's a deep longing, and if you haven't been in that position, it's something you can't appreciate. But you watch someone and you're like, man, I want that to be me. I want to figure it out. I want to change my life. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know how to do it, you know? So for me, what worked in that case was finding my why, of course, which is I wanted to make a happier life for myself. And then piece by piece, figuring out the things that I needed to correct. So it was not understanding how food works, you know, like I consider myself to be a fancy car now, and I want to put the best fuel in I can, not junk, you know? So I had a lot to learn. I didn't know about macronutrients and how, you know, that I need energy.
But the wisdom of what to do is part of it, but the courage to take that first step, that's what I see in you. And that's what folks watching right now, that's what you have to wake up to. Because you control your destiny. Don't let anyone else tell you it's not the case. So I'm proud that all of you out there who've been able to lose these big amounts of weight have not given up. You've been able to dig deep to find that beauty in yourselves, just like Amy.